How you doing, everybody? Wanted to make a quick video that this whole world really is a matrix, that it's comparable to a computer program. That's what all these movies show, even the cartoons, Wreck-It Ralph. That we're in different dimensions, different games. We're inserted into this punishment area, this punishment zone of repetition and routine. How do growing up, many children are punished by, example, a student curses in a classroom, he has to, write 100 times on the chalkboard, I will not curse, things like that. Repetition is a teaching method as well as experience. So, like I said, you can hear it in the songs, see it in the movies. I had gotten a subscription to Sports Illustrated for a couple years, and, automatically I start seeing, of course, this stuff everywhere. And most people will just think there's nothing to it. But if you do an accumulation of all the covers, and even the writers themselves, when you look at certain writers, it talks about, they always talk about heaven, hell, things like that. But look, there's Earl Campbell giving the satanic salute, but then you'll just say it's, for the Texas Longhorns or whatever. To hell and back, Earl Campbell. What else did it say? Stumbles and rises again, Bull Durham, Crash, Annie and Nuke. 8 stars of tomorrow. Stars are angels in the Bible. It's funny, as I was doing this, I found one of my kids' toys. The Spider-Man hand came off, and there's the satanic salute again. Let's see, another title. LeBron James. Now he's with the Miami Heat. And what do they have? Oh, there's LeBron, number 6. LeBron again, number 6. LeBron again, number 6. And he's referred to as, his nickname in the NBA is King James. And his number 6. And even the Miami Heat logo is the fiery comet, the basketball on fire, coming through the ring, the halo, the porthole, whatever you want to call it, the ring of fire. Okay, go to the next one. And they did it again. They did number 6, number 6, number 6. 666. And of course all the uniforms have the Nike Greek God of Victory logo on there. Oh, look at this one. This guy plays for the Angels, the A with the halo, the pyramid with the halo, and it even says the supernatural, and right behind it, placed perfectly on the uniform, Angels. He's number 27. You can get into the numbers. No, 27 is 3 to the third power, which is 33. 3 times 3 times 3. If you get into the coordinates again, 33.3, a line of latitude and longitude. You can look that stuff up. That's fascinating. It's where the fallen angels came out on Mount Hermit, made their pact. And their phrase, you'll hear a lot of celebrities say this for different events, let's do this thing. So that's what they mean when they say that. Whether they know it or not, that's the spirit working within them. That's a favorite phrase. Next one. This is some foreshadowing here. There will be blood when you have the 49ers versus the Ravens. 49ers, Ravens. The brothers of the coaches of these two teams were brothers, are brothers. And it's foreshadowing a couple different levels. If you look at the coming Civil War that's approaching, there will be blood. And also, even all these fallen angels are, sons of God. They're disobedient, rebel angels, but they still are sons of God. And their battle will be with the loyal, holy angels, sons of God. So there will be blood. Like I said, you can get into the numbers again. 49ers, 7 times 7. The ravens is the blackbirds, the dark angels. A lot of times when they talk about birds, like even the song Free Bird, this bird you cannot change, it's referring to, these fallen angels, saying that they cannot change, justifying their defiance and not being loyal to the Father. I thought that was interesting. It's predictive programming. And in their world, just lesser magic where they broadcast what they're going to do before they do it. Even in the movies, the cartoons even make fun of this. All the evil supervillains always have to tell you the plan before they do it, out of their ego and their pride, and showing how smart they are. I mean, what good is it at conning someone or playing a joke on someone unless you let them know they're the victim of the joke? They're the victim of the con, that, you've outsmarted them to feed the ego, the spirit of pride. Next one, Ray Lewis. You have the triangle in his eye, the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, because of course that's how he has to do the eye black on his face. There will be a valiant last stand. Again, predictive programming. They know what's coming, and again, this can mean on levels of people on Earth. The valiant last stand, but I think what they really mean is these fallen angels, this last battle, the end times, that even at the end, they're trying to make themselves appear brave and courageous, that even at the end, they will stand up for what they believe in, which is really, just them, sticking to their disobedience and not being loyal in their wicked ways. What else is written? Written Ray Lewis back to his starring role as the Ravens' inspirational leader. Even words, when you break them down, inspirational. Well, inspire means with spirit. Spiral, like the spiral of life, is the spirit of life. But it also says after that, will call down fire. Can you read that? Fire and brimstone in the final game of his career. Again, the meaning has multiple levels. Another one, Sports Illustrated number 34. That number 34, really, like I said, you get into the numbers, you're not really supposed to dwell or give power to these numbers, but these people do. But the 3 and the 4 is, the third and fourth dimension, as above, so below, sons of God, daughters of men, bringing together the opposites, mixing as we're instructed not to do. Obelisk with the pyramid, the all-seeing eye. Number 13, there's a little cross up there. The reflecting pool, of course. But in this one, you don't see the image like normal, demonstrating the as above, so below. The two worlds. You see ripples and waves. And I think that's, the predictive program again in demonstrating that the chaos is coming. What else is there? That was it for that one. You have LeBron James again. It says War and Peace, Heat and Thunder. It says Closing Time, What It Takes to Seal the Deal. Again, I believe this is more predictive programming about the end times and what's coming ahead very, very soon. The 9 and the 6, it's like the opposites again. 9 is the upside down 6. He's wearing a white uniform. He's wearing a black. He's offensive. He's defensive. White sneakers, black sneakers. White socks, black socks. Again, bringing together of the opposites. There you go. You have Ray Lewis, a beast coming out of the water. He's praying. The title says, "Does God care who wins the Super Bowl?" Let's see what else. Sons of Torrey Hunter and David Robinson. You know, you got the Hunter and David again. I mean, like I said, you don't want to look too far into, but everything is just done perfectly. That there is so much on so many levels. Football's eternity, the 2-minute drill, and the Lombardi Trophy. Nothing really there, but again, the image again. He's praying in the water. And does God care who wins the Super Bowl? I don't really think God does care who wins the Super Bowl. I certainly don't care anymore. Stanley Cup Fit for Kings. Last stand of the Celtics. Big 3. Again, more double talk, hidden meaning. His number 21, 3 times 7. The third three-dimensional reality times 7. The heavens. And like I said, these guys do this even with inside the articles. I mean, it's constantly the certain words they choose. Even like when President Bush, with his address, when he's talking about the angel and the whirlwind. I mean, once, twice, you know, different things when I talk about a New World Order. It's not coincidence. These things have meanings, because if you're just listening, most people think, what does that mean? You know, they don't even pay attention. They're on autopilot. This all has meaning. Look, there will be gore, and that's nice. You know, I played football since I was 5 years old, through college, basically, and, you know, I never referred to blood and gore, but, of course, they do, because they're not talking about this game. They're talking about the big game that's going on every day of our lives. And even Al Gore has a company now with his partner with the last name of Gore, so it's called Blood and Gore, and he carries around blood in his suitcase, a bag of blood, and then when he got caught, you know, he said all of a sudden he's a hemophiliac. The boy they couldn't kill. Number 10, Perfection. Dale Jr. confronts the ghost. Nike sign again, of course, on all the uniforms. Power, Surge. They have the 3 in there. They love the number 3 because they try to imitate God's Holy Trinity. All in. Monsters everywhere. Well, there really are monsters everywhere, and more will manifest, especially in these end times. The inclusive game. Blind, pregnant, gay, royal. A place for everyone in London. Alexander Wolf wrote that. The 5 rings of the Olympics represents the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and the 5th being the ether, the spirit. And like I said, when you get into what we're made of, man is made out of dirt, the clay of the ground, but we're also water. And the angels, the spirits, are made from fire and air. Well, that's the opposites again, bringing together the opposites. What do we have here? Arab Spring athletes, the best for last. And, you know, they're forming the star. The 5 rings, again, the Olympics. The star means the angel. 5 stars. It even says it. Even on the back, this guy's throwing up a satanic salute with his trophy. Sports Illustrated. We were Penn State.